So fun.
My group mates.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
One of them's currently in it, but not doing anything, so he might be doing something else on the side, and then we'll be doing it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I have decided to serialize the Taker of Souls.
What does that mean?
I'm going to start writing the entire story on Substack.
Nice.
Substack.
Be pretty cool.
Substack is basically social media for creators.
Nice.
I've already got a short horror story I'm working on that's up there. I've got all of my Flickr details, most of them up there. I've got some of my stuff from Evan Grimoire all set up, but I changed over the moniker, so that's all changed up now.
Nice.
I've been doing some work.
I'll be doing a little multitasking, but I'll be here.
But yes, I am going to start at the beginning with the first session of Taker of Souls and just go session by session. Do like a serial fiction. Yes, that is the goal. I think we're all here, no?
Yep.
Gregory isn't here.
That's right. I gotta get the old Craigster. The old Craigie. We're just gonna call him Craigery.
Now recording.
That's what I've been
Did
calling
the
him.
beat go on?
Gregory.
Craigery. Not the bad Craigery. The good Craigery.
There's
there
a bad
one?
Gregory.
There's a bad Craigery. Rule 6.
I don't even know that. The only Craigery I know is my childhood friend Craig, who I call Craigery.
All right. We're all
It
here.
has nothing to do with it, but I thought of Eve, the worst name ever.
Eve.
Keith.
Oh, Keith,
Keith.
yes. I thought you said Eve.
No.
But yes, Keith is a terrible name.
Agreed.
Keith is just as bad of a name as he was a little shithead brat character.
What, in
I had to match.
Out of Time?
I had to. Yes, I had to match the level of intensity that the name Keith brought with the same level intensity of just rambunctiousness.
Did you method act that, or?
No,
I don't know.
no, I'd probably be divorced if I method acted that one. Why are you smoking a pack of cigarettes? I'm getting in character.
Yo, I don't. So
Oh,
I
God.
I fucking thought that Gen Z went, like, granted, Gen Z's still nicotine addicted, but their nicotine addiction smells like cotton candy, you know, like, 'cause they vape.
They
I thought
vape,
they moved
yeah.
to vapes, right? Randomly across campus, I've been seeing a bunch of guys smoking fucking cigarettes. I'm like,
Dude.
did the frat house randomly start handing out cigarettes? Because they're all like
Oh, dude.
athletic jock bros. I'm like,
The bar that's literally 5 minutes from my dorm, the balcony on the second floor, only people smoking. Like actual cigarettes, not like
So
Honestly,
still,
though,
people that want to vape or jewel, they do it inside.
honestly
It's
though,
actual cigarettes.
Yarg,
it's
where's a fuck me jewel?
it's so hit or miss with cigarettes. Because I was driving to work the other day and I saw this like 70-year-old woman with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, shoveling snow faster than even I could. I'm like, oh,
I expect
okay.
that from where I'm from. Like that's like the pure redneck old lady shoveling outside of her trailer kind of thing, you know?
Well, it's like the
but-
lady that's
but-
like, I drink 3 Dr. Peppers a day, and she's 100 and whatever.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Like, yeah, no. But last semester, I didn't see anybody smoking on campus, and I've seen it all over this semester. And I'm like, did something happen over break where all of y'all just lost your brain cells and decided to get lung cancer? Like,
Yes.
I don't know. That's my hill.
Speaking of lung cancer,
Yep. Yeah, lung cancer.
Speaking of lung cancer.
Speaking of lung cancer, Zimt, can I get that?
So, as you all might recall from last time on the Long Dark of Elyssara, let's see. Let me just look at the notes here. Shirali and Sylvan went out hunting for rations. They ended up feeling some quakes in the earth beneath their feet, suggesting that maybe there were things in the sand themselves, or itself, that they should attempt to avoid. They did so successfully. They looked like fools doing it, but otherwise. You guys went back to camp. Ashal, you spoke with your followers, whose leader, who we finally named Ufril. He expressed anxiety about being in the unfamiliar desert terrain, as well as meeting with Redbrand. So they said that they would hold back and await your orders when you approach Bloodfire Encampment. Sylvan, Shirali, let's see, we covered you. So Gendry, you talked with him, Shirali. He apologized to you for his past behavior, and he confessed his deep commitment to protecting Liliana's family, or rather her family line, expressing concern that Liliana seemed to have accepted whatever dark fate awaited her.
I told him to shut up.
Yep, and you advise him to listen to Liliana and ask about her complicated feelings regarding her father rather than constantly offending her with assumptions. Let's see, the next morning brought calm winds and clear skies. You continued your journey. Gendry pointed out Bloodfire Encampment in the distance. It was a massive, well-fortified cluster of rock faces that served as the heart of Champions Run and home to Redbrand and his legion. Marcira expressed reluctance about dealing with Redbrand, but the party decided to report their success against the heretics while also planning to claim that Marcira had assisted in the battle against the heretics. Let's see, you discovered some ancient ruins on your travels that were jutting out from the sand, a collapsed stone tower, a dead tree, and an obelisk covered in Elvish script. Gendry recognized them as remnants, the ruins themselves as remnants from before the Ashen Purge, part of the widespread desolation caused by the legendary Nictol Boldrock. Liliana, you examined the obelisk and you read that it had a dedication to one Lord Janos Dora, a great elven lord who had once ruled the lands that you now stand upon. And your historical knowledge revealed that the desert in which you're currently occupying had once been a lush forested paradise before Nictol acquired his devastating power and transformed it into a wasteland during his conquest of the southern reaches. Lord Janos, you remember from history, had attempted to broker a peace between the elves, the orcs, and the wood elves, but his efforts ultimately led to the forced exile of the orcs and their violent resistance, with the very fortress that you now stand on top of being one of the first to fall under the overwhelming orcish assault. Let's see here. Party felt a rumble in their feet. You were assaulted by insectoid creatures known as Enkegs. Let's see. You guys fought. They fought desperately, but to no avail. You guys ended their lives pretty quickly. Let's see here. That's about it, if I recall. Let's bring you all over to the battle, or the battle site.
Yeah, I forgot I was on 8 health.
Okay. So, you all, yep, you all stand at attention as Liliana unleashes her last desperate thunder wave spell, which blows apart the last Enkeg, and its parts scatter away from the battlefield.
Not the last one, is there? There's these two.
No, I think that was the last one. I just didn't mark these off. Unless I'm wrong.
I don't think so. I think they're still alive. I think we stopped in the middle of battle.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
Because we're at the top of the turn order.
Two more.
Yeah.
All right, just want to make sure. Yep, it looks like we ended correctly. So, yeah, Sylvan, we're coming up at the top of the turn order here. There's 2 Ankegs left. One looks severely injured. One looks lightly injured.
Which one's lightly injured?
Oh, sorry, 1 second. This one right here.
Okay. I'm gonna move myself into position over here. And let me pull up my sheet. Sorry, hang on a sec. Where are you? There you are. And I'm just gonna send an. I'm not gonna keep doing the whole stealth thing. I know that's kind of annoying because.
No, you can roll. That's fine. Yeah, I mean,
He gets it every Sunday with me.
yeah.
Oh, well, I don't want you to like think the character's annoying or some shit because I'm like.
Trust me, the only
all the time.
the only annoying thing that's gonna come is from the bow that I just gave Zarafine. That's gonna be terrible.
He already hated Zarfine, and then he gave me an OP bow. So let's fucking go.
That
Nice.
sounds like a personal problem.
It's gonna fit the story, the story and the actions. Anyways, so Sylvan, I mean, the other 2 Ankegs are easily distracted by Geld and Gendry and Liliana's forceful attempts to combat them. So you have no trouble stealthing in this situation.
Yep. All right, I'm just gonna send my longbow shot at this guy right here.
Okay. Let me have you. Oh, God, 19. Okay, yep. Beautiful. Arrow strikes, clean hit, 10 piercing.
And that was a sneak attack too, so that is 3d8.
It's going to be additional 3d8, yep. Max damage. Max damage.
Hang on a sec. I remember that Tristan helped me do this. There it is.
10.
I didn't roll anything.
So usually
Just
what
broke it.
you have to do is you have to have it check marked and then hit the damage button, and it rolls and it comes out with the rest of your damage. But if you need to just roll it individually,
There it
yeah, you
is.
can do it that way.
Oh,
Max damage.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
eh,
All right. So,
oh,
The arrow just comes flying out of nowhere, Geld, and streaks past your shoulder, and it hits the Ankeg like right in the dome. And the Ankeg just lets out this high-pitched screech and reels back, and legs stick up in the air, and it's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Geld. Seeing that happen, you have your weapon raised, ready to strike again, but you're like, shit.
Yeah. Well, good thing I can get behind this one.
Ah! Oh, okay. Ah!
First attack.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Your scimitar slash. Wow.
He
Slashes.
said we want story today.
Well, that.
This
Is it
done
so?
quick.
Is it still alive?
No, it's not. You slash. It's one of its front mandibles off and one of its front legs off, and then stab it in its chest, and it just collapses.
Nice.
So all of the Ankegs are now dead. Some of them different sizes than others, clearly showing their age difference, or how much they've eaten. But as of right now, the ground stops quaking, and everything is still, save for the sand blowing in the wind.
It had me in its fucking mouth.
Gendry's like, filthy beasts.
Yeah, pretty much. Ishal will just kind of pretty much just escort Shirali away from the beast.
Oh, I was in its mouth.
Everyone okay?
No more
It's okay.
size.
It's okay.
Delicious.
No, it's not okay.
Wynn steps out of well, he was hiding behind the rock over here. And wait, where do I have his token? Why don't I have his token? Oh, I do. It's on the other thing. 1 second. Yes. Copy. Going on over here to paste. All right. So Wynn steps out from behind the rock. He says, "Good show. Brilliant." He just has his notebook already out, ready to document. Sketches some of the creatures.
Nice.
I've only read about them before. Fascinating. Triple hinged mandibles. It's like starts.
Shirali?
Yeah.
Shirali wants to extend her hand for his notebook and be like, "Would you like me to draw the inside of what its mouth looks like?"
He
Because I can do that now.
he retracts. He pulls the book close to his chest. He says, "No, I couldn't let you do that. This isn't just any scribble pad. This is my personal notebook."
Just covered in his guts, like, okay, your loss.
Let me take care of that for you. And he just waves his hand, prestidigitates you.
Yeah, because that's really what I needed right now.
A shower.
No,
Yeah.
I'm at 8 health.
I
my
see.
God.
That's what I was in its mouth. How little did you think it was gonna damage me?
I have nothing for him.
Gendry will walk on over. Hold
I
still.
have my healing. Okay.
And he steps up to you, and you turn towards him, and he just places both his hands on your shoulders, and you feel this warmth radiating from his hands, and he's closing his eyes, and he's just humming lightly, and you just got the benefit of lay on hands.
Sweet.
He laid his hands on you.
I still have the majority of my hit points, so I think I should be good.
Who's laying hands on you? Want you to kick somebody's ass?
Hey,
Okay,
yo!
total number of hit points.
So
Wait,
it's
so how many
22.
do I
So
recover?
you are going to get. Sorry, I'm doing math. You're
you're
going
fine.
to get 23 hit points back, so you're full health.
Sweet. Oh my god, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever done for me.
He looks at you. He says, "And it's not going to be a habit, right?"
I'm gonna punch him in the arm. Thanks, man.
Ow. He steps away. Everyone all right? Anyone need any healing?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm kind of hurt, but
Steps on up to you,
I
lays
was
his
gonna say, I
hands
have
upon
my-
your shoulder,
Okay.
and he fully heals you as well. That was the last of his points.
well, I was just about to. I was like,
I was gonna
if
do
we-
my healing light if you
Well-
wanted to save that, but
yeah, because I have 25 out of 32, which is why I said I'm kind of hurt, but like I can keep my healing. Like,
He's
was gonna
gonna
say, I can
heal
leave
you.
her.
He's gonna
oh,
heal
of
you.
course he is.
Yeah, you can't just say to Gendry that I'm hurt a little bit and then not expect him to come
Liliana
over
approves.
and place his hands on you.
Liliana approves.
I'm so funny.
I know that we just have the same sense of humor.
Wynn walks up to the obelisk and starts to draw it and catalog the language on the spire, and he squints a little bit reading it, and he just says, Janos Dora. Am I reading that correctly? Translate, yes, Janos Dora?
It's in Elvish, right?
Yes.
Liliana now. She
If that's
just
what
got
it said.
Well,
It
he-
knows Elvish.
He's more or less commenting because he says, this script is certainly old. Not entirely too distant from the script we saw at the tomb. They're probably written around the same era. Maybe by older hands.
Yeah, didn't I do the history check on it last time? And I told them everything I knew about it.
Yes. He wasn't around at the time, but he
He just wasn't listening.
he just says, I remember reading a few manuscripts about his efforts to deal with the Orcish invasion. It didn't go well for him. In fact, now the remaining orcs that were driven out, the ones smart enough not to rebel, well, they're now, I think they're all out over, let me just double check the name. I want to make sure I get it right. Yes. Says they're over in Hollowden, to the east of Talendor. He says, lately the peace treaty has been a bit shaken. There have been reports from Talendor scouts that Hollowden has sent some of their own to... I don't want to use the word case or scout, but they have been pressing the borders as of late. If you want to do a quick old history check on your own, I can give you a little bit more
Sure.
context, because he has been away from Talendor recently, and he would not necessarily hear the news as
Would I know
quickly
anything about Talendor?
Yes, you would.
So can I get advantage?
You can.
Hell yeah.
What about Mizan being part of the Wardens?
Yes, you would. You can get advantage as well.
Yeah.
Two completely
18 and 18.
two completely different contexts for how you know about them, but regardless, you both succeed. So, Liliana, you know of Talendor because you were shipped off there as a young child to learn, to go through your studies. Your father was adamant that that was where you would undertake most of your educational efforts, because at the time he was apparently being besmirched by his colleagues, and he was losing a bit of favor with the educational foundations of Luminethril. So think of like, you remember the case of Felicity Huffman in real life, where she like tried to bribe the school officials so she could get her kid into the school.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, but without the fact that he actually did that. It's like they're trying to spread stories and defame him and basically put a stain on his name to make him less credible.
Okay.
So at the time when this was happening, he was like, all right, fuck it. If we're gonna give you a good education, we need to ship you off to a place where there is going to be no bias, who nobody knows who you are, and you can get the proper education with no obstacles whatsoever. Yeah. So Talendor was where he shipped you off. And you learned very, very quickly that Talendor is an extremely well-educated city. It also houses the one and only massive library in the world. It has chronicled and locked up and kept safe countless texts and manuscripts and scrolls and detailed passages of past events of Elyssara, and it's all kept within the Grand Library at Talendor. It is also kind of a place that is a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Secretive, I guess is the best way to describe it. The reason being, if knowledge is...
Talendor or just the library?
Talendor. That being said, if knowledge is power and Talendor holds the most amount of knowledge, then there's been some scrutiny that they are hoarding potential for power, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you know that Talendor is a very scholarly, educated place. Everyone's really well informed. Informed in such a way that they can actually provide to a conversation, like bring structure to it and make it constructive and have a back and forth, versus someone just like, I don't know, shouting into an echo chamber or the opposite. So it's a place for new ideas. Crazy, or rather Geld, on the other hand, you know Talendor to be the sole source of all of the knowledge of the Long Dark and how to combat it. The Wardens are directly intertwined with some of the scholars that specialize in that field in Talendor. There's like a whole sect of, not sect, that's the wrong word. There's a whole division of the research scholars in Talendor that focuses specifically on the Long Dark and its effects. And they feed information to the Wardens of Lysandrelis directly.
Got it.
Think of it as research team intertwined with combat team.
Nice.
Like the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's like, or like Pacific Rim, where there's those smart, sciencey guys in the background figuring out all the shit while the other guys are in the front lines taking all the hits. Kind of like that.
So
but
not like Ghostbusters.
no, not like Ghostbusters. They're both the scientists and they take the hits. By the way, that movie was good last night. I enjoyed that. We watched Afterlife, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh.
Yeah, rocked.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. They did justice to the original movies. I liked it. Anyways, yeah. Gendry looks up, and puts his arm in front of his eyes to block some of the sand as he squints off towards Bloodfire Encampment. He sheathes his greatsword behind his back, dusts himself off a little bit, and he says, "Journey never ends. Let's get moving."
I nod.
And as you walk past the pinnacle with the Elvish script on it, and pass by the crumbled tower that's half buried in the sand, probably soon to be overtaken by it once more because the sands shift that much, you can't help but wonder if that's not the only thing that will rise up from beneath during your journey.
And this, friends, is what we call foreshadowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I would call that foreshadowing. So pressing through the desert, despite the eclipse hanging in the sky, the heat is still fairly apparent. The sun is providing the warmth, but the moon covering the sun is keeping it relatively controlled, maintained. So it's comfortable, believe it or not. Normally it would be scalding hot in the sun, full sun, and then cool, really cool at night. But it's kind of always constantly in between now. So I'm going to say that you will not incur any exhaustion, but let me just roll something quick here on the side to make sure that your journey goes uninterrupted. You guys are lucky.
I was about to say, it won't.
But I say, what if we just ask really nicely?
Both of the dice that I rolled, light and dark, were fairly close together and not the number required for such an encounter. So,
Yay.
pressing onward. Finally, as you get close enough, you notice that Bloodfire Encampment is surrounded by these craggy rocks. The rocks themselves are almost obsidian colored, very dark, almost black. And they form a bit of a perimeter around the encampment, which is both beneficial to maintaining the temperature as well as maintaining defense. So I'm going to say that on approach, you get within maybe, we'll say like, let's say 500 feet of the closest boulder bordering the encampment. And Gendry is leading the way, and he will bring up his hand to kind of shield his eyes for a moment to look ahead, and he just says, "Down!" And he'll motion for everybody to quickly drop to their knees as you all see an arrow land in the sand right in front of you.
Not very nice.
Rude.
And he says, "Just a warning shot. We need to wait." And as soon as he says that, you can see up ahead through the blowing sand a group of riders on approach on horseback.
Riders?
Riders.
Riders.
Not raiders, riders.
Think of it like Flynn Riders. Flynn Riders.
No, that's what I said riders. I'm confused on do they look like they belong
On
to
horses?
a group, or
Yeah,
are
they
they just
look like-
hanging out?
No, they look like maybe defensive units or scouts that keep an eye on the exterior of Bloodfire Encampment. And the fact that they fired that arrow as a warning shot means don't come any closer until you're approved, essentially.
Ah.
This is a well-defended place. There are several layers of defense.
Bitches.
Yeah. So you wait for a minute or two, and finally their horses stomp in and stop and rear. And the one leading the pack, you can see he's got a fairly crude set of leather armor that he's wearing, kind of black colored. It's got some wounds from, it looks like maybe slashing strikes or claw marks, it looks like, that have just never been repaired, or maybe he just likes them as sort of trophies. But regardless, he also has a scar that goes down his left eye, sort of in a jagged diagonal formation. His left eye looks blind. It's milky white. He has very short hair, almost buzzed. And he is sporting some elvish ears.
Are they his? Or are they something else?
He has
They
the ears
are-
and a necklace around his neck.
They're latex.
Oh, yeah.
And they are glued onto his ears so that he appears elvish.
Knew it.
Oh, yep.
I'm just kidding. Roll me
Hey,
just
I
a...
wouldn't ask one of your people to have cut off a thing's ears and then put it on itself.
Why don't you all roll me an investigation, see if... or, you know what, go with insight, and we'll...
Mhm.
To see if those are his actual ears.
No.
Yeah.
Just to see if he's, like, you know, trying to put on airs, or...
I may be battered,
Sil-
but
Sylvan-
aye, Captain. Oh, actually, roll
Sylvan
well.
and
Nice.
Shirali rolling about as well on those as we normally do, I see.
24. Oh, also,
Okay.
are we on the main
Rolling
map
a
now?
nat 20.
Oh, did I not bring anyone over there? I guess not. Yep.
No.
Okay,
No.
boom. Sorry. You're all down here.
Nice.
Sorry, I was just grabbing a beverage.
How dare you?
Unacceptable.
So, upon approach, when they stop, the one in front actually speaks in a different language. Can I once again have everyone's languages? Sorry. Just want to make sure.
1 minute.
Common, Draconic, Celestial.
Okay. All you got to do is just click on the old language proficiency box in your sheet, and it should post. Okay. It looks like...
Thorfinn?
Sorry? Oh, yeah. Liliana, I need your languages.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just want to make sure, see who hears this.
Do you favigs?
Okay, the only person who is going to understand him is Ishal with Draconic.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Draconic
coming in clutch.
So everyone's just going to hear a lot of like guttural, really deep, yeah, like, you know, just words that can move, yeah, words that can move mountains, essentially. They just sound really strong and powerful. But Ishal, you hear him say, "You have reached the domain of our Lord Redbrand. State your business."
Well, where curtains? Wait, are we going back to him? Or...
We were literally just in his camp like a couple days ago.
You were just
Yeah.
you were in his moving camp, and now you're in his actual like home base.
Yeah, we were over
Gotcha.
here, and
And
now
are
We
we-
saw
are we
him a few
looking
days
for him?
ago.
He
We
likes
saw
to
him
move
a few
around
days
so that he isn't caught off guard.
but that still doesn't answer the question of
Yes.
are we okay?
Yes, you
He
are.
sent us
Thank
on
you,
a
Crazy.
job.
Yep.
We're back to report.
All right,
Heretics.
just kind of speaks up and goes, "Well, actually, we were looking for Red Brand because we came back from a job." And he says that in Draconic, by the way.
Yep. Okay. And he says, "What job?"
The one about the racist.
So specific.
Yeah.
He looks at you with a bit of a frown and a squint, almost an angry look, but it's more like a analyzing look. And he just says, "You are free to enter. Do not cause any trouble, for it will be the last thing you do." And then
Shaw nods and-
Yep.
Wasn't this the place where we had to leave our weapons outside? Or am I just
Different
imagining
one.
things? Different one.
If you want to ask him that, you certainly can, because that
I'm
was
not asking if we
no,
can.
not you specifically, but Ishal, before he turns and leaves, you can ask him that if you want, because that was the case in the original moving.
Yeah,
Camp.
I'll throw that question out there, since I imagine just like Shirali said that, and I just probably would have turned to look.
He just he just says he says, "Weapons, no weapons. It wouldn't matter anyways."
Oh damn.
Okay.
Oh damn. All right.
Wait, so
Don't have any weapons.
can we keep them?
He's
It sounds
saying
like we
yes.
Can keep 'em.
Yes, he's saying yes.
Oh,
But
sweet.
Ishal will kind of turn to look at the rest of the party and go, "That was, those are Red Brand's people. We're getting close."
I had a feeling.
No, really?
They turn, and after they've left, Gendry says, "Actually, that went rather more smoothly than I thought it would."
Indeed. And then Ishal just kind of looks over at Liliana and it's like, "Well, I just wanted to kind of ensure that we're all on the same page, you know? Just kind of starts speaking gibberish in Draconic."
Okay. Well, approaching is pretty easy. It's right there. When you do get close enough, you're passing palisades made of wood and a lot of stone barricades. You're passing by this huge pinnacle-like boulder of black stone that juts up from the earth in front of the encampment. And just beyond the perimeter at the back of the encampment, there's just more of these stones that surround it, kind of in almost like a cocoon of sorts. One
She was
moment.
in the last one. How much money does this guy have?
Please place your tokens right on down
To answer
here.
your question, Marcira, yes.
That was not my sister, but
Raleigh.
okay. Yeah, that was me.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I was jokingly saying,
Oh,
how much money
because
does
we
he
look
have?
the same.
Yes.
Oh, I was saying because we look the same, but
So,
From far away, that tattoo on Red Brand makes it look like he has a third eye. That's just like a red third eye.
wait.
it is
Oh, it
not a
does.
third eye, but the symbol does mean something,
look like
and you'll learn more about, yes, what it is.
Are you gonna yap now? Yap to us?
So this map is not to scale, just FYI. So just imagine you're a lot smaller.
That's okay.
So
No, we
on
actually all grew into giants.
when you approach, you pass by just a lot of guards that are standing watch over a fairly primitive wall made of wood that connects in between the stones, kind of encasing the camp inside. And the door's open. They let you in. They eye you, of course, but overall they're keeping to themselves. And the pathway leads through the gate and down a slope to your right, and then when you can march wherever you want, really, but it kind of leads down through here, and then, you know, you can just kind of move in a circular motion. That's how it's kind of built. The one thing you do notice that's very apparent is that most of the buildings are kind of ramshackle and crude and not necessarily built to last. It almost looks like a civilization that was built more on the idea of rebuilding from the past versus building anew, if that makes sense. It's very stark and raw. Almost like they're not as powerful as they make themselves out to be. But maybe they don't need that. You also don't know what this red brand is capable of, so.
Whoever's next to me, y'all can decide it. How quickly do you think this place would light up if we, just happened to set something on fire?
I would not even joke about that in this place.
I'm whispering. Thinking eerily. Probably.
Luckily, there's nobody nearby, but
Promise you, there's probably a sensor or something nearby.
if you guys would like, you can roll an Arcana to detect whether or not you might be under some kind of surveillance or maybe an area of effects for spells.
Yeah. I just turn around and it's Geld standing next to Marcy. How is she, by the way? Is she good?
Yeah, she's fine. She's just looking around a lot.
Great.
She's got a smile on her face, trying to look like she's not scared.
Of course she is. I'm leaving her alone.
Oh, let me bring her token in here as well.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, no, we're doing it.
I can-
We're doing it.
No, I was gonna. Oh, never mind. No, there she is.
Yeah, we're doing it. Wynn's here too.
Last Thursday.
We need
go.
Gendry.
She's back. She's gone. She's back. She's gone. She's back. She's gone. She's back.
We set out to. We arrived. Okay.
Go stand next to Geld, Marcera.
Gendry will probably be at the front just because, well, you could be walking into, I mean, a fucking trap for all you know. At least that's what Gendry probably believes.
Once I agree
believe.
with him.
So he just says, as he walks at pace with everybody, says, "We're in the heart of the lion's den now. Everyone be on your guard." Get some... Are you guys on the Fantasy Plus?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm not. Hang on.
it's some ominous violin music. Or at least that's what it sounds like.
It says battle ambience, but I don't know if that's really true. It doesn't feel like a battle.
I hear nothing.
Yeah, I know. One moment. Let's go with...
Gregorian chanting. I think that fits the it's the mood.
Mr. Steelio girl.
Let's do this one.
To
This
thy
one's fine.
window, to thy wall.
To thy wall.
All these wenches crawl.
With the sweat drop down my balls. God damn.
Thy. Thy balls.
Those sweat drop down my balls. Okay. Gendry marches forward, people falling in line, I think. Yes?
Sure, yeah. Oh
Okay.
wait, did we
Yep.
did we detect anything?
So, with...
Not me.
There's something there, for sure, Liliana. You're the only one that can actually feel this. There is a lingering presence of arcane energy that's latent here. You don't know where it's coming from. You can feel it. You don't know its power level. But it feels familiar. You're not sure where you felt it before.
We tell the others that there is something in the air.
Okay.
Well,
Gendry just says, "Everyone watch what you say." So, I trust you're probably going to go try and find Redbrand.
Ye-
no, we're just here on holiday, actually.
So, everyone is free to roam about as you please. This is technically a part of a downtime section where you can shop, you can ask people questions, talk, get some stuff to drink, do nothing, do some downtime activities, talk with people like Redbrand, whatever you want to do.
Or anything that anyone's selling shit?
There are a few shops dotted around the encampment. They're specialty shops. There's a blacksmith. There is a Fletcher who makes arrows, and there is an artificer. The blacksmith is going to be located in a quaint little hovel right up here. Kind of like at the end of a strip of road. And let me go ahead and put some text here. Give it a name.
Let's imagine business is very good.
Oh, could be good.
It's called The Sharpest Blade. That is the blacksmith. And then I said there was a Fletcher. He's over here. We're going to call him. Call that Flying Swift.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, it's going to be Boyer and Fletcher. Boyer and Fletcher.
Sounds like a law firm.
I know. Okay, and then there's an artificer who is kind of in the lower inhabitant area of the encampment. That is going to be Janice's junk.
Oh, I don't want to go to that one.
Interesting.
Tristan is intrigued.
Liliana's fun.
Liliana thinks that she's gonna go there and it's gonna smell like sweaty BO.
I'm also going to put...
That is not where my brain went.
brands.
You don't think it's gonna smell like some guy's sweaty jockstrap? 'Cause that's where my brain went.
That could be. Well, that could be almost any of them.
Okay, but
I think
Janice's
this entire
junk.
plate smells like sweaty jockstrap. Con saving throw. Can you survive the smell of 100 and something men living together?
You walk in, it smells like talcum powder and sweat.
Constantly cast. You just see Liliana constantly casting prestidigitation, like as a
She's got like some perfume that she's spraying in front of her face.
Why would I need that when I got prestidigitation? Just constantly casting it.
Oh lord.
Let me change one thing here. Redbrand's Hall is going to be there.
Like, I can promise you a camp of women would never leave a place like this.
I need to put one thing that you're probably not going to like.
was talking about frat houses with one of my sorority sisters last night, and she was like, "Can we just bomb them? All of them. There's no redeeming them. They just need to go away."
Listen, like, I might be a cluttered person, but at least my house isn't, like, dirty. You know? Like,
Well, there's a
Like-
difference between messy and dirty.
yeah. Like, my house smells good when you walk in.
So, one thing that you do notice when you're walking down the hill towards the center of the encampment is that at the center of the
What?
encampment is this man-made platform. It's made out of wood, circular in shape, and at its center is presumably a deep pit, because you don't see a bottom from your angle. It's just wall that goes down into the earth.
Should we, like, disguised?
One thing you do notice also is that there are tiny little flickers of flame reaching up
I
out
knew
of
that's
the
where this is
pit.
going. Oh my lord.
Um,
The witch is
Before-
burning.
you said there's nobody near us, though, right now?
Nobody that is paying you any mind. I mean, there's others walking around going about their duties, but
I'm gonna hide behind Gendry, and I want to cast Disguise Self and make myself human.
If it matters, I
He
believe
sent us
he already
after the
knows.
racists.
Yeah, he already knows your true form.
No, he doesn't, because I was disguised when I first saw him. And the time after that. Every time
Well-
I've seen him, I've been disguised.
This is true.
Because of who I am, and I don't know if he's going to want a payday by taking me and sending me back to my family. And I forgot about that before
Very
we entered the
true.
camp. But yeah, no, he hasn't seen my true form. He's only ever
Oh.
seen me in the human disguise.
Oh, and
What
that's
about
what-
the guards from earlier?
She left.
Yep.
I was more referring to the ones that we saw on horseback.
oh no,
She
they
left. Couldn't
they
see her.
yeah, they yeah, actually you didn't have that up when they showed up.
I mean, would they have thought to be like?
Oh, this
Trying to
person's
be a
different.
different
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I don't think that they would, to be honest, but well, let me roll something just to be safe.
Sorry, I
One of
forgot
them
that I
thought
was
you were
doing
hot,
that.
and that's what.
You guys are
your
lucky.
downfall.
So yeah,
You
it
don't have to worry.
it would not have mattered to them. Obviously, it mattered to you, but the ones on horseback didn't necessarily give a description. They just mentioned that a group of people had arrived to claim a bounty.
Yeah.
That is fair.
I could be just, slightly overreacting, but I don't trust Red Brand,
No.
and I don't want him to know who I am.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I, however, cannot be in disguise, and neither can Marcy.
So
Very obvious reasons.
because you now see it, you all can. No, we'll wait. We'll wait on this. So
I could.
So like a heresy burning pit, like
Yeah, like, is that where I'm feeling the magic from? Does it remind me of the magic from the people we just stopped?
you definitely feel the magic is coming from it. Yes.
Does it remind me of the magic that I felt during the whole that the people we just stopped with, the three tieflings?
So that's kind of what I was going to get at with a roll. If you want to give me a history check, I can give you a correlation that might make you hate how the heretics were acting.
Do we get advantage because we witnessed the heretics?
Sure.
And I stop them?
I'm gonna say, can I roll religion?
Religion would work too. Yes.
It's a
Sweet.
20.
I also get advantage.
Yep. Anyone who has those skills.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I feel a spark of joy when I roll.
There is a very, very, very old tradition in the southern reaches before it was ever colonized by a mass of people. That fire was the greatest equalizer, the ultimate cleanser. Anything that you would cast into the fire, whether magical or mundane, would be purified, quote unquote. You would return it to its original state. You would rid it of corruption, of plague, of sickness, of suffering, of pain. It is kind of what one would consider to be part, I'm going to use these words, potential trigger warning, part willful ending of your life and part problem solver. It would be used to root out dissent. It would be used to punish evildoers and people who commit heinous crimes, unforgivable ones. It's the oldest form of execution in the form of at least fire in this way. But there's something about this particular fire that seems almost absolute. Like, even if you cast like a magic item into it, even that might be disintegrated, because this fire seems to be fed by a constant stream of energy, ever flowing, coming from somewhere.
This is their garbage disposal.
Literally, yeah.
So
Wait,
when
I have a
they
question.
were trying to kill those three tieflings, the whatever the racist, they were trying to make them
Make it look
furious.
like, or make it look like they did it. Yes.
So they were trying to cover up their crime while
They were trying to use an old form of execution to uncover an entity with great power while also pinning the crime itself on Redbrand and his group.
Delightful. I have a question. So, you said this was used for, not great self-harm purposes.
Yes, people can
In-
willingly jump into it and
Well,
no one
well-
would say anything.
What I'm saying is, as a religious practice, is it because they think it, because it's purifying that it'll send them to, like, whatever the good afterlife is? Or
Nobody
just-
really
that's
knows.
the accessible place with which to...
Even
Yeah.
with your nat 20, I would give you a bit more information, and that would be there are religious scholars in Talendor that have studied the purifying pit, and they understand it to be directly linked to potentially another plane of existence, whether or not that is a place of pure evil or pure fire. Presumably it would be fire because it's erupting with fire, and any portal that is self-serving and goes to only one place would probably emanate the properties of that place. But what's curious for you is that, how do I say this without giving anything away?
I'm not that smart, I probably wouldn't figure it out anyway.
There are esoteric religions, like we're talking really small, not very well known divisions or sects of
Yeah.
different religions throughout Elyssara that talk about how powerful the flame actually is and what it represents, and how harnessing its capabilities you can have access to great power. the rumor behind Redbrand is that he has somehow been able to tap into this power, and he claims that this comes from his lineage with Nictal.
So that's seeming a lot more likely now.
It's definitely seeming very likely that he has harnessed this power in some way. Yes.
Eek. Charlie goes pale somehow. Bright red skin somehow goes pale.
This is
realizing what it
this is
like,
definitely
ooh.
the very reason why he holds so much power within the Southern Reaches. This is
Like,
the
he
source.
doesn't need his camp to be
Yeah.
Lord. He doesn't
It's-
need his camp to be bougie.
And now that you kind of look around, all of you, at where the camp is situated, it kind of seems like this place itself, structurally, geographically, feels special.
Was it built around this? Or did they create this?
They built their encampment around it.
I mean, so the pit was already there?
Presumably, you can see that the shape of the hole is very much natural. It doesn't seem to have been manipulated, other than the fact that they've built a little bit of a platform over its rough and uneven terrain around it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's more interesting is that the rock faces, the crags that are sticking up out beyond the encampment, up into the sky, they kind of vaguely position themselves almost like they're fingers of a hand reaching up out of the earth.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. You guys?
Did I not mention something about old gods returning to Earth? Not Earth, but to the realms. Once the night became twilight.
Great. This is great.
Yeah, so
Guys, if we didn't want to piss him off at the last camp, this is really, really not the place to piss him off.
I mean, what gave that away?
Well, the burning pit of fucking doom in the middle of the place.
Yeah.
Gendry
You know what that is?
Gendry says, shh, hey, we need to keep it down.
I'm keeping it down. I'm sorry, I'm
And-
fucking nervous looking at that fucking thing.
He nods and he says, I agree. It's not pleasant being around this place.
Can I explain to them the information that I just gleaned from?
Yes,
looking
you
at it?
can, yeah. In fact, you
Yeah.
can say it in your own words, but just make sure that, you know what, roll me a stealth for it.
Well, no, ugh, okay. This is not gonna be good, guys.
Do it.
Can we make a circle?
Do a group stealth check. Like a
Group.
game of phone. A game of phone. Telephone. You just
Sweet.
whisper in each other's ears.
Because Sylvan's gonna carry with the stealth.
Yeah, I can group stealth check for everybody.
It's like...
That's not bad.
No, it's not. Not bad at all. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, couple people pass by, but you're talking amongst... Yeah.
You know about the pit of burning death in the middle of the place.
Yes. But you give them the extra information there, and
Yeah.
when he is leaning in as you're mentioning this, furiously writing it down, he says, where did you hear this?
You know what, Win? You and I can talk when we get back to camp, because I really don't feel like talking about this anymore. I really don't feel like giving anyone else an audience to listen.
He nods.
I'll tell you everything you want to know.
He nods. All right. So eventually, I mean, do you guys want to? Gendry's going to lead you. He's been here before. He's already said he's been here before once,
Yeah.
so he knows kind of where he's going.
Does anyone want to shop before we do this? Or because I would like to be here as little as possible.
I mean, I have zero reason to be here, so let's just move quickly and get this shit over with.
You
I
do.
doubt we're gonna find anything good in this derelict place.
One of them just like has like a +20 weapon in there for some reason.
Well, for someone who likes bows, you know, maybe this radon over here might be, you know,
Yeah, you know, who knows?
be like that one
Be a
airplane
bunch of
pilot
ramshackles.
on Rocco. He's like, right over here, we got Flying Swift Boyer and Fletcher. This is your captain speaking. Looks
Do
like
you
we're in
want
trouble.
that? Or-
Turbulence.
I can take you to the first,
Digging.
second, and third floor.
Brake maintenance is important. Okay.
It's like a call and repeat with Tristan at this point.
Gendry will round the corner at the bottom of the small hill that you traverse. And he'll head up to a gap in the buildings. And he'll step in through a small alley that leads into the center of the encampment.
I'm assuming the burning pit of death is more intimidating up close than it was far away.
Yes, but so he gets he just steps out onto the platform itself, gets really close to it, and he says, it's not hot. I don't feel any warmth.
Probably because it's not real fucking fire. Back away from that.
He stares fascinated at it, in fact.
Can I go pull
Actually,
him?
we should probably get moving
yeah.
to Red Brand.
I was about to say, Shaw, help me pull him back.
Yeah, Shaw will do exactly that because, again, the less time here, the better.
Soon as you start pulling him back, you hear a voice from behind that kind of comes out of nowhere. He says, "Do not fear the flame. It will not hurt if you embrace it." And out of the shadows of his hovel steps a man with fiery red hair that floating above his head, kind of wavy, like he's underwater. And they...
Do be the red that brands.
Yes, and he has this glowing symbol, almost like a ripple or a circular pattern, like a tempest on his forehead. Kind of echoes the same color of his hair. And it's brightly flashing. Glowing, in fact. Have you touched the flame before?
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not saying anything to him.
He gets close to it. He almost like reaches out and lets the flame lick his hands. And he says, "You come for the bounty, yes?"
Correct.
He turns, and you. And he looks at Marcira directly.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
She steps forward.
Going into the burning pit.
No, absolutely not. Wait, what?
She says, "Yes, my lord." He says, "I am told you helped them destroy the heretics. Yes." She says, "Mm-hmm." And she nods. Anyone want to add to that? You can if you want. If
He
it's
doesn't wanna
something,
hear from
if
me.
it's something like embellished, I'll require a persuasion.
She gave me moral support, which I think is enough. But, I'm not saying anything.
I don't plan on speaking to this guy at all.
Yeah,
I
mean,
don't even
feel like
remember-
none of us want to.
I don't remember what she did, to be honest.
She tried to rob like a really high-powered amulet.
still
No,
gonna
I'm
steal them.
saying he
No,
said they
the help.
helped the help. I don't remember.
Oh.
I barely remember that fight. I'm gonna be so honest.
Take just some blasts.
I'm still stealing that necklace though.
I mean,
Guys,
who
that's the
wouldn't?
whole
It's got
thing.
wish in it.
Oh my god,
she
yeah.
didn't fight at all. She didn't have a sheet.
That's why I'm saying you guys need to convince him right now of what she did. He only
I'll
heard
do
that she
it.
helped.
I'm our
don't have-
charisma. I got it, baby.
Actually, I have a +4, but
Or
yeah, no, you
actually,
go for it.
wait. Yeah, no, yeah, I have a +6.
I mean, I don't think he would believe me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually very invaluable when fighting.
And how is that?
She's a warlock, right?
She is. I
Yes.
was gonna say she's back to the blade. She's got her crossbow.
Back to the blade.
She does stuff with.
Her eldritch blasts held off the scouts that were up ahead and kept them from killing us and the tieflings that were there.
And where are they now? The tieflings you saved. You knew it was coming up. Come on.
Funny story.
So she is going to suddenly look very guilty because
It's not your fault.
it is my fault. It's my fault. I told them to take shelter in the cave entrance that was there, and it seems that some vampires have taken place in that cave.
Yes. This is unfortunate. We knew about it before. We didn't
And you
expect.
didn't tell us?
We didn't think it would have been pertinent. He looks at you, he says, "They are not a problem that I have chosen to deal with yet. But if it is a task you are willing to undertake, I would not stop you. In fact, I would pay you handsomely for it."
Sylvan's
Didn't you
ears
say
will
that's like
perk up
outside of
and
our range?
handsomely paid for this.
For right now, yeah.
Though, from what I understand of vampires, all of you would not be enough.
I'm going back at some point. I need to fix what I did wrong.
A vampire caught in its cave, cornered, is ferocious. You dare tempt them?
Yes. I can't leave those women there.
You have a fire in you. I like this. I shall pay you well once I deem you are worthy of the task. But for now, you all are safe. And you, Marcira, your debt, consider it paid. Any heretic's blood spilled on the dunes of the south is great payment to me. And Marcira just kind of nods and steps back and doesn't say a fucking word, because that's...
Hey,
I mean,
Don't-
at least we're forgiven.
don't
At
look a
least we're
gift horse in
forgiven,
mouth.
so...
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
So you can thank, well, really, the fact that the whole persuasion thing kind of took. And so he says, "So your debt is paid. Now what will you do?"
Is he asking her?
I guess he's asking her, but also everybody. He's kind of looking at everybody as he says that.
honestly, for me, I just kind of want to get somewhere nice to kick my feet up for a bit.
He looks at you. He laughs a little bit. He just goes, You think you can just forget the problems of this world? Leave it
No.
behind you?
No, I don't plan on leaving it behind forever, but it's just been a rough couple of weeks.
He steps towards you, Ishal, and he starts looking you up and down, inspecting your body. He says, from what I can tell, it seems your journey has just begun.
Ishal narrows his eyes at that statement and goes, what would you know about me?
I know of the prophecy. You saw it too, didn't you?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Ishal, like, narrows his eyes even further and goes, prove it. He's just kind of testing him because he honestly, Firebrand is talking a lot of bull for...
Firebrand?
Redbrand is going
Red
to...
Brand.
First of all, I don't know why he's being just over... He's being engulfed by everyone's stuff. It's give me your power.
Power. Get
I'm
buried.
stepping
Get buried,
closer to
bozo.
a shawl because what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Redbrand is going to reach out. He says, very well, as you wish. He's going to reach out. He's just going to extend his index finger. He's going to place it gently as if he's poking your right shoulder. Suddenly, your mind is flooded with images of beings that tower over the expanses of Elyssara, beings that raise the ground, crack the earth, split mountains, devastate civilizations, and flood the oceans. And this all floods inside your mind at the same time.
Yeah,
At
Ishal,
once.
He's gritting his teeth, but he's holding still, almost like it's by force.
The information entering you is like a pain that's delivered all at once. Your psyche is taking a barrage of hits from this knowledge that these beings exist and they will come back again. And he says, that is my proof. That is what awaits us in the future.
Yeah, Ishal just kind of grits his teeth and just kind of steps back and goes, yep, point proven.
Okay. I get it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
But at the same time, Gendry says, what did you see? Tell me.
Your business?
Ishal will just kind of describe very briefly about what Redbrand sent to him,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much it would line up with the prophecy.
Redbrand turns to Gendry. He saw what he was meant to see. Everyone else, you still have much to see.
He was airdropping information.
Yeah. He
Truth nuke.
steps back towards the purifying pit, says, but I would understand if none of you wanted to endure it. If you simply embraced the flame here, now, submitted yourself to erasure. He is literally calling upon you that if you don't have the guts to face what's coming, jump into the fire right now.
If you don't have the guts, you should kill yourself now.
I'm gonna glance at my sister and give her the face of if you fucking dare.
She, believe it or not, when you look at her, she is looking at the fire in a
course she
sort
is.
of
What?
enticed way. Like,
No. No.
and well, hang on. It's not that she's
Wait.
like And then, the fire is, overcoming her will and it's drawing her in.
Freebird is playing.
Yeah, I know, but I have to keep this chick from dying every 5 fucking seconds. And I can't even get her to not do it to herself. Like, I can't win.
She's looking at it as if, it could be a very immediate answer to all her problems. But at the same time, she, in the back of her mind, kind of at the same time that you're thinking about it, she made a promise to you.
I want to look at Geld. I don't know if I can communicate with my eyes, but I'm gonna try. Like, if she takes
Grab her.
a single step forward, bear hug, lift her off the ground.
I nod.
Thank you.
So
Can't wait to see what Craig got from that. Jeez.
Gendry says, I can assure you that none of us here are willing to sacrifice ourselves in the name of avoiding pain or suffering. And Redbrand says, good. Then my assumptions of all of you were correct. I have a mission, a task for you, if you would like. You will be paid again handsomely, but it does not have much to do with the heretics, at least not so far as killing them. But we have word that there is a grouping of them to the west. And I'll bring up the map.
Aren't we kind of heading that way anyway?
Technically, yes. Well, no, you're heading south. You wanted to go through War God's Pass and meet up with the Yanti and head to Gold Arbor. I think that was the...
We were gonna do that and then go west. Like, that was just a stop on the way, I thought.
Yeah.
Because we were gonna circle back around to Los Angeles.
That's going to require a boat ride or teleportation.
Yeah, it's just we were...
So you are currently here, and he said west. And if you do end up pointing, we'll just say that Gendry pulls out the map and he says, point to where you're specifically talking about. And he says, here. It was an outpost that was overrun, one of ours. We haven't really summoned the manpower to go take it back yet, but we also have other predicaments that have garnered our attention. That's why I'm asking this of you. We do not have the resources to go and claim an outpost that we once held control over. You understand? But we do have money. And there is no path that can be carved through this realm without money. So,
Sylvan will be excited about the money, hearing about that. She'll probably visibly be excited at this point.
So we're going to freehand draw a circle around the outpost. And we're going to say, heretics, heretics here.
I believe in you, Spring Break.
That almost looked like Comic Sans for a moment, which would have been really funny.
Heretics here! Zow! Kapow! Zap!
Heretics here. Helvetica is nothing but a distant memory.
So he says, I will be gone in the morning. You should be too. And we're going to shift back to the map here. Sorry, I keep switching people around. He says, I'm traveling west to Emberfell. If you wish to accompany me, if you wish to accompany me there, you are welcome. I should enjoy the extra riders. Plus, there is chance that we may be beset upon by more heretics or even those of the Ventori.
The Ventori?
Mm,
You know,
Whoop.
did we know that he knew of the Ventori?
Brow was quirked.
I believe that you had heard a small snippet or two that he might be connected to the Ventori, whether it was enemy or friend or... I can't remember specifically. But yes, I think there was a bit of a clue to suggest that he did know of them.
yeah, I think it was just we didn't know which side it was.
Mm-hmm. He had dealings with them, I guess, is the best way to describe it. So you say Ventori, and he says, yes, you know of them?
Only
I
in
just get a
passing.
flashback to the letter that blew up. Before we had this
Liliana, yeah, give me a deception,
Do you have
please.
access to my sheet? I'm in my kitchen.
Oh, you... I
It's a
do
plus
have it.
6. You
I-
can just do 1d20 plus 6 if you want.
Oh, I've got access to your sheet. I'm gonna change that to a -2.
Fuck you, bitch.
15.
It's a 1,000-yard stare, thinking of
Sorry.
That's
I'm
all right.
getting
thinking of the
on this.
letter
No.
that literally exploded in my
Let me
face.
just roll something here. Oh, okay. So,
Oh shit! I shouldn't have given it away.
he steps towards you, Liliana. Gendry seems to be at the ready because he is, well, Redbrand has a bit of a look on his face, like an inquisitive one. And he steps towards you, Liliana, and he kind of like gets within a foot or two of you, and his eyes are glowing red, and he just kind of sniffs the air, and he says,
Not aware of that.
He's smelling your perfume because it smells like jockstrap in here.
"You are lying. I smell." And he's going to reach sort of right towards the nape of your neck where your necklace is.
Oh shit!
What's my necklace? I'm sorry. I don't even know what my necklace is.
Your Artanis family necklace?
Is it a necklace?
It's a necklace, yeah.
No. Well,
Well, you have one now.
Oh shit! Now you have one.
Well,
I have signet ring is on.
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay. If you had the signet ring, that's fine too. I'll just say.
It's not on me. It's like in a pocket somewhere. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you know what? Where exactly?
I don't know. Where
Is he just gonna reach into her pants pocket?
No, he's gonna reach to wherever it is located, and he's gonna take it out. Like he
probably in her
knows.
pack. It's probably gonna be in her pack because I imagine Liliana in kind of like a dress kind of thing, and dresses don't have pockets. So
No, he can smell the metal makeup of the ring. He can.
What?
He is. He ends up producing it out of nowhere. You didn't even move. It was like he moved so quickly that you didn't even see it happen. And he's holding the ring in front of you. He says, "You. I thought you looked familiar. You have the same eyes, the same bone structure. The fire inside. You are Artanis."
depends on your definition.
You and your family are the reason why we all are here, that we exist. We were born from the ashes of his defiance. We were able to rise up against the forces that hold sway in this world because of your father.
He's not my father.
He is your father.
Only in
You guys are
name.
gonna get along great.
We do not share the same blood.
He says, you smell of him. Blood or not,
Okay.
his essence is upon you.
I'm sorry, what?
His essence is upon you.
What the hell does that even
What
mean?
kind of essence?
It means that he's a bloodhound and he can smell that you're lying and that he is your dad. Or at least not necessarily by blood, but his
Really?
his spirit and his teachings,
Like his influence
yes, are there.
on me.
Yes.
I didn't know he had a stand.
He certainly has a sixth sense for bullshit. He's also got a an extremely intuitive mind. But Liliana, I mean, even though you aren't technically related to your father, by blood anyways, you smell of his heritage. You smell of the place he hails from. And you have his ring, and you are a tiefling, and that totally connects with the Ashen Purge. And like he said, that this resistance kind of was born out of the ashes of that.
Nice.
And he says, you are free to walk this place unimpeded. You and your companions.
Were we not before?
You were under scrutiny, yes. He says that was not simply because you have a special quality about you. It is merely habit from us. We make sure anyone who enters our encampment intends no harm and has a purpose for being here.
Since my family was the one that apparently is the reason that you are here, perhaps you could tell me a little bit more about the Ventori.
He turns, kind of walks back towards the purifying pit, staring at the flames. He says, they have been a blight on all of creation. We don't know precisely when their family took root in Lysandras or even Luminethro, but we know that their influence has spread vastly. They seek to manipulate from behind the scenes. I don't know how or why, but they are invading the southern reaches in search of something. I believe that maybe they might have already found it, or at least they thought they did.
Should we tell him about the thing? Does he already know?
He kind of already knows.
Okay.
Only because he has scouts everywhere.
Yeah.
He says there was a amalgam that showed up recently across the strait, the causeway. Scouts of mine, they recognized you. I recognized you. You were there. What is it you saw? That can be anybody.
I'm thinking about whether or not we should trust her with that information, but
I'm so sorry. I muted myself because I could see that you guys could hear my crunching, and then I ended up.
I didn't hear anything.
I
You
heard
did?
nothing.
It was
So
showing up as green. Okay, then I'm not gonna mute myself.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah,
that.
even if it like picks up sound, it doesn't necessarily mean we hear it. It's I get that all the
That's
time because
weird.
like my microphone picks up like weird background noises sometimes.
Sorry, I was like, I'm eating hummus with like bagel chips, and I was like, this
Oh,
is
bagel-
so noisy.
Yeah, that was me
Wow,
for quite
thanks
a bit
for
of it.
sharing.
Yeah, give me some bagel chips.
It's roasted red pepper hummus
well,
Thanks for
give me
sharing.
and garlic bagel chips.
I hope you're enjoying a big
Sounds
giant
delicious.
bottle of fucking wine with it too.
No, freaking Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, wow, that's a great combo.
I have a bottle of wine without a full.
I'm eating healthy bagel chips with hummus and then a Baja Blast.
Listen, the bagel chips are to combat the candy that I've been eating during
Yeah.
D&D sessions.
I want
Oh,
a
I just
small.
ate my son's candy.
Dude.
so-
A small.
The pizza rolls that I chow down on during our sessions,
Oh, I love pizza rolls. Those are so good.
I think it's my favorite part of the week.
So, anyways,
So I was asking, did he ask me specifically, or did he ask everybody else?
That was a general
kind
question.
of everybody. Yeah.
But also, I don't. Do we tell him about that? I mean, I guess if he already knows. I
He
mean, it's not
knows
like
a
we
little
know
bit about what
lot.
happened, but you guys were there on the front lines, right where it was happening.
I mean,
Also, I think the only person that I told about the Luminar that I spoke to was Crazy's character. So Crazy doesn't say anything. He doesn't have to roll deception, and nobody else has to roll deception because they don't know.
That's correct.
Gail's just gonna let you do you.
But if that's something you want to keep secret for sure, the whole encounter with Luminar, also the encounter with the Umbral, apparently that is what also you've been seeing kind of periodically throughout your time through the campaign, is this being of pure shadow that just kind of exists on the fringes of your perceptions and kind of guiding you in certain directions. So that's up to you what you want to reveal. Say what you will.
Yep. Say it if you want to say it.
I'm so sorry.
You
I have. Can y'all do the talking real quick? I have to download this annotated bibliography, and I need to make sure that everybody uploaded their shit.
Well, just a question. Would Liliana say anything, or would you just keep quiet?
I would keep quiet.
Well, I'm trying to decide if Charlie would talk to this guy.
Do it.
She's been quiet for this entire thing, mostly.
I mean, he kind of accepts all of you. He's already said that you guys can freely roam.
Yeah.
He said he was asking us what we saw at that fight at the
I mean,
With the-
at that water thing.
Yeah, with the amalgam and the different luminous shards kind of trying to contain this thing. The amalgam.
as a player, I do not remember the specifics, but can I just relate as basic of what happened as I know?
The cliff
because
notes.
I know I don't know because I know that I don't know the full story.
Big thing arrived, tried to contain, failed.
The cliff notes of what I think happened.
Okay.
Speaking of very quiet tone, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna hide behind a shawl because he's the only one close to me that's taller than me.
He says, so really you don't know much. Not more than me, at least. It seems we must wait, as always. Very well. If you would like to take upon the task that I have asked of you, you will be rewarded. Otherwise, you are free to come and go as you please. Use our shops. Stay in our rather modest means. Or maybe we'll never see each other again.
Just a bunch of hovels, and then you see a house made of playing cards just on the end of the block.
Just like,
I love Red Brand pulling the good old "stay a while and listen."
hey, yeah. Good old, what was his name?
I remember this.
Stay a while and listen. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
God, you guys are having stress.
It's Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo 2 specifically.
Yeah, that was.
God damn it.
Yeah, that was the guy, the old man from Tristram.
Yeah, God, it starts with a G. I think.
Tristram is
Isn't it
the
Godfrey
base
or
of where
something
my
like that?
name is from.
No, Diablo
Or
2 characters.
I don't
Deckard
know
Cain.
what they're talking about, man.
Yeah, like I remember him from Dark Souls 3. I mean, no, not fuck. Diablo 3. Ignore me.
Alienating
Dark
the
Souls,
audience
Diablo.
one video game at a time.
Yeah.
These games were
hey,
made
hey
before Emma
gamers,
was
do you know
born.
about Katamari 3 where you where you're
Zentai, I have
stopping
no
a
idea
government
what you're talking about.
conspiracy?
Dude,
Yeah, it's a game.
as someone very nicely pointed out, most of these games were made before I was born.
Fuck.
So, not to interrupt, sorry, but
No, go ahead,
in the
No, interrupt. We have 5 minutes left.
Red Brand will continue nonetheless, giving you the option of staying, going, whatever you want. And he will say, you have your task that I've given you. For now, I must return to the cleansing. We must purify the soul of the world. And at this moment, you can see that Sylvan, when you're looking at the group from beyond your position, kind of in the small alley that leads into the center of the encampment, a procession of what looks like jailers push past you. They are wearing leathers, all with helmets on. They have all of them attached sort of a chain that are also singularly attached to one prisoner, which they have in full custody. He can't go anywhere. Like, his legs are chained, his arms are chained. He's got his neck chained with a pole. He's not going anywhere.
Question.
Okay.
Can I look at Marcy? Does she recognize him? Or do we not see this yet?
No, you hear them approach. Marcira will look. She doesn't look like she recognizes them, but she's certainly anxious
Disturbed?
about what is going to be happening here. The jailers will approach the edge of the pit, and Red Brand will step to the side and allow them to unlock his arms and legs and neck. And he's just going to stand in front of them as they sort of step to the side, weapons at the ready, just in case he decides to run. And Red Brand will just stand in front of him and will say, "For your sins against humankind, for your water against the flame, you shall now be purified, sent back to your true resting place, your true origin, with the Maker himself." And with tears in the prisoner's eyes, you can see his mouth quiver, and he's got his arms up in front of his chest like he's protective of himself. But you know, you can see it in his face, in his expression, that once Redbrand, with a quick and swift motion, he'll draw his dagger,
I'm gonna look away.
and in an instant,
I'm
he'll
putting
slit the
my-
guy's throat
No, I'm not looking at this. No.
and then kick the guy into the pit. And you'll see the pit's flames erupt in a sort of explosive conflagration as they consume him. His body disappearing into the flames below. And with a wipe... Sorry?
What was his crime?
You're saying that to Redbrand?
I am.
He says, he was trying to summon the dark.
Okay. Noted. I agree then. This is good.
Good choice.
Capital punishment. Love it.
I am still looking not like I'm happy with it.
So Redbrand
Also in
will...
front of me, head on his shoulder, like face buried. Nope, not looking, because that reminds me too much of someone I know.
Redbrand will turn back and he'll say, he has been cleansed. His woes will no longer affect our lives. He will return from whence he came. And he is going to leave it at that. And he's going to walk past Shirali, Ishal, Gendry, everyone who might be staring at him in awe, maybe even surprise or shock at the fact that he literally just sacrificed somebody to the flames.
Oh, that's not at all surprising. What's distressing to me is the fact that that could have been.
Your sister?
I mean, I don't. Yeah. It's very distressing. To me and to Charlotte. Like, I feel icky.
And as he enters, or rather, he kind of approaches the entrance to his hut. And before going in fully, he will turn to all of you and say, there is a fire in the blood. All of you. You must harness it. The fight, the greatest of all, is coming. And you are candles in the hurricane. And that's when he'll walk into his hut. And that's where we're going to call it.
I thought this guy was less wise the last time we met.
I mean, if I had a cult and I had a burning pit of fire, I
Flame
just toss
pit?
people into it. I'd say wise shit and then leave.
Just wise shit and then dip.
But the fact that he said that your candle's in a hurricane means you're not ready.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I have a pit at the bottom of my stomach. Oh my lord. Oh, I don't like that.
Our best lives out here.
Hmm?
To live in our best lives.
I didn't even look at it, and I'm still. Ugh.
Hey, at least he slit his throat before he threw him into the fire.
I thought he said the fire didn't hurt though.
I really can't.
Is he lying or is he?
I can't get a good read on Redbrand. I'm gonna be so for real. Like,
It's fucking crazy.
he feels a little morally gray to me.
He
where,
is-
Like, some of the things,
That's the lesson here. Everything and everyone is morally gray, whether they like to think they are or not.
I know,
I'm-
but like he's like almost like true neutral.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be real with you. His alignment is true neutral.
So,
about right.
oh lord, he's got the same one as me. Then.
He only acts within his within the best interests of him and the continuance of his people.
Wild. That's why I'm fucking upset. Jesus.
But he's also holding some kind of tradition, which is interesting.
Did we ever find out what Marcy's debt was? Like, why was she in debt to Ripran? Did she ever tell me?
She has not told you yet.
That was because she
Gonna
failed
find
her
out.
job.
Did she? Well, I mean, if
She was-
failed her job, she just would have like not gotten.
She
paid,
was
right?
tasked by him to steal the amulet, which would have provided the wishes, but she failed. And obviously that means she held a debt with him. But now that she has been forgiven of that, that doesn't necessarily ignore the fact that he still needs the amulet.
So it's like she was going to go steal the amulet to repay her debt.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Just making sure more things that I don't know about her.
Oh, trust me. I mean, I'm trying to weave this so that not only are little bits and pieces and clues revealed in a periodic nature, but also it just kind of creates this grand tapestry of a geopolitical situation that I think, like I said before when I was talking last, I think it was like 2 weeks ago after the last session, where I was like, holy shit, I had an epiphany and we're going to go this way with it and it's going to fucking rock your world.
Thanks.
Yep, it's coming. Trust me. It's going to be a while till we get till the grand reveal, but
Kristen, go look up my meme.
Is it in the chat? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, because I'm not at my desk, I don't have both screens open.
Everyone, go look at my meme. I think it's
I
really
saw it.
good.
look at your mom's meme. Where is it? Oh, yes.
It's in
Yeah, it's in the VC.
It's in game time too. No, I sent three. I've got three standout memes today.
Yeah, they're very good.
Go look at the first two. They're so good.
I'll look.
No,
I
I'm not
don't
talking
need
to
you.
you.
Well, I wanted to be included.
Yeah. I knew you already looked.
So, that's where we're going to call it for this evening. I hope everyone enjoyed the extra layering of shit that I'm just throwing onto this campaign.
Yeah, it's just a lot
I
of
feel
layers that
actually
we don't
sick.
know the
I'm not gonna
meaning
lie,
of
I
quite
wasn't
yet.
expecting him to be like, I fuck with your family. You're welcome here. Feel like a fucking mob boss.
You come here on the day my daughter is 3
You
Back
come
up.
to me
Have a good night.
on the day of my daughter's wedding,
Night.
and you ask this of me.
See ya, Sylvan.
Oh my
See you, bye. Ah.
Yeah, bye.
My eyes are. I feel like I have a pit at the bottom of my stomach. I feel sick.
No, you don't. You love it. You love all of it. Every
Yes,
moment.
I do. Okay,
No one will help with
gaslighting.
that.
Do I
Gaslighting.
even need to gaslight you?
No, you know,
Do I?
question.
Oh wait, Zim.
Yes.
What is that supposed to
XP.
mean?
Sorry.
XP.
XP. Yes. Right.
We fought things.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? So let me just double check here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NKs.
There was one in front of me that I killed with the thunder wave, and I think you deleted him instead of just putting an X through him because he's not there
okay,
anymore.
so 8. Okay.
Lobbying.
Fine.
If I cry next session, can we get more XP for it?
Let me just look here.
I'm trading tears.
Really? Interesting.
Tears for XP.
Just you wait. So that's
I think
times-
that's a very fair bargain for my emotional suffering.
So we got divided by 5. 720 XP
Yay!
each.
We're at 80-12 right now.
80. Well, now we're at 87-12.
No, because he said 700 and how much each?
20.
720. Oh yeah.
Alright.
So what are we at? It's 8732.
Yep.
I just want to double check because sometimes I forget to put the updated XP.
Excuse me.
Okay, how much until we level up next?
That's why I'm looking up levels.
Who knows?
XP.
Like 7,000 something.
Level 6. We need to be at
14,000.
Damn.
How about we bring the number down? Can we bring the number down? Let's just no, not 14,000.
Yeah, have a good night, y'all. Peace.
I'm gonna go study for my exam.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
7.
Over in the chateau.
I'm gonna put in the chat how much XP we got here.
I want to see the summary from today. Just out of pure curiosity for what Greg had
Are you
to
putting
say.
this? Are you putting the summaries in Legend Keeper or not?
No,
I
someone who religiously checks it.
I will put it in Legend Keeper. That's my bad. I've been lacking on the Legend Keeper in many ways.
I'm just joking.
I'm not. I really should.
I'm just joshing ya.
I'm just joshing you. I
Just
will say
joshing
the last episode that got put in Legend Keeper was episode 52.
Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last night.
Always watching.
What kind of paperwork would they file in that place? It
You
seems
gotta
so-
file your monster. No.
You want.
Call me
Have a good
sentimental,
night,
but I
y'all.
still miss the screaming.
Yeah, it's bedtime over here. Bye.
I just have to do. I have to study for an exam. That's tomorrow.
Can I send you emotional support TikToks?
Sure, if you want. Yeah,
Word.
no,
I sent you a really good one earlier.
I didn't study at all because I was working on my. I thought my bibliographies wouldn't take as long. so.
Didn't you like the one that I sent you that I sent some commentary with?
Yes. Yeah. That was terrifying.
Is that anatomically possible?
No idea, to be honest.
It's you've seen one in person. I have not. You have to tell me because I simply just do not know.
Depends on the size. I think would be my answer. It would depend on the size, and also, is it flaccid or not?
It's not. It's erect.
No, that's what I'm saying though, because she sent me a thing. She sent me a video about like somebody, because there's like this trend on TikTok where it's like,
my
"Hey,
God, I'm
he
crying.
lives another 50 years. It's not enough."
It's
Like
not
the song
enough.
from Hamilton, but people post it with like words
It's the
of
revenge
like
stories.
their revenge stories. And this person said that she hot glued his tip
Super glued.
super glued the tip to his stomach or something like that. And so she was like, "Is that possible?" And I was like, "I mean, depending on the size, maybe."
Oh my god, I'm crying. But I have to ask for a reference because I haven't seen one in person. And I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I need to go study learning processes.
Oh my god, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.